Welcome to another episode in our Warriors Career Mode series. We are in round 7, and before we get into today's game, we have got to change to the lineup. So last episode, Lachlan Burr was the one that committed the high tackle, and he has been suspended for 4 matches. So Jermaine Talnor-Brown will be promoted to the starting prop, and Ignatius Bussey has a few weeks to prove his worth as he comes in on the bench. So we're in round 7. And our opponents are Canberra Raiders playing at GIO Stadium, so it should be a tough one. It's been an interesting last couple of games to say the least, coming off big back-to-back losses, and it looks like the Raiders are looking for their 3rd win in a row. As you can see, we're sitting at 10th, and yeah, it's going to be a tough one. A bit of an awkward set to kick things off, but we're outside the 30 on the last. Harris Tavita sitting behind the ruck. And we just sent it to Fusitua on the wing and put a bit of a nothing kick on. And I think it was out by the Raiders, so we get a little lucky. That reminds me of the old tactics from the old Rugby League live games where people would just grubber it into other players, forcing a recount, which was the ultimate cheese. Got a little fortunate there, a little bit of footwork from Tuivasa Shek, the skipper, getting us off to a great start. And I think that was Adam Blair delivering the ball back inside. 3rd tackle as the skipper gets wrapped up on the halfway line. We got a decent play, but it went to the wrong man. Blair sending it to Harris Tavita to Fusitua. Adam Blair injecting himself where he wasn't needed on that last play, as he interferes with the play again. A little bit of a falcon. We try to send the ball downfield, and it is a mess here on our 30. The Raiders with a full set to work with, and they quickly send it out to their right edge, and Curtis Scott. Man, Adam Blair. First he gets in the way of Blake Green, and then on the last he gets in the way of Harris Tavita. As the Raiders inch closer, and Big Papa, as he's known nowadays, gets pulled up inside the 10. They quickly shift it to the right edge once again. An interesting tactic here from the Raiders. Maybe they think our left edge is the weaker side, as they get pulled up centimeters from the try line. Whiten with the grubber hits the post, and I don't think we got there. Who is it? Papali'i scooping or pouncing on it after it hits the post. Tohu Harris. I thought Harris had it, but that damn post. The Raiders able to hit back after that atrocious last set from us, as we failed to clear it from our end. On the 4th, Whiten from, I think that was outside the 40, and Tuivasa Shek takes the ball out. I think it might have been a 40-20 either way, but still, I should have been holding R3 to let it go out, as Whiten gets around Harris Tavita, and Roger Tuivasa Shek just overreads it there. An interesting half ever since that error on the 5th tackle. We haven't quite recovered, but it's been a close game nonetheless. Raiders with slightly more ball, and they've been more effective with it. Roger all over that kick on the 4th. There will be no running into touch here, as they get set for that out the back play on the 1st tackle. Massive cutout ball to Katoa, who breaks through untouched. Finally pulled up just outside the 40. We got Chanel Harris Tavita on the left at first receiver, and that was a little underwhelming there from Harris Tavita, taking the tackle back with Green as we send it to the right, and Isaiah Papali'i with the post contact meters. Same play pops up as Green just sends it short. Nikarima out to Katoa, and that was a little I tried something different off that same shape. as Harris Tavita puts it on the toe, gets the regather and the support from Nikorima. Cody gets us over. The attack was looking shaky there for a second, but Harris Tavita and Nikorima combined for a decent try, turning into a very interesting game. We run down the 6-point lead, and with 15 remaining, we're in a bit of a hard spot here, as Roger Tuivasa-Sheck goes on a bit of a hectic little scoot from dummy half, gets us to the 20 at least. Still, it's the third tackle, and Tonal Brown goes through the line. Probably should have held it, but on the fourth, we're in a decent position to find the line at least, as Harris Tavita sends it to the corner. Doesn't have the toe, but it will get run into touch by Nickel Klokstad. So a little bit of fortune coming our way in the second half, as the halves link up off the scrum. I don't know why I'm always doing that now, but it'll pay off. Well, I think it already has paid off.
Oh, kill him!
As Harris Tavita with the footwork, Tohu Harris in support, and just hover around Chanel Harris Tavita as he breaks the line again and puts it on a platter for Tohu Harris. Harris Tavita etching yet another try assist to his name as we hit the post on this occasion. Nonetheless, it won't matter in the grand scheme of things, as we do pick up the win here in round 7. Final score 16-12. It was the Harris Tavita show in attack. Well, I can't really say that. The forwards did do some decent runs. They did lay the platform, but I think most of the meters were made due to those the width that we were playing, or those out the back plays getting us through the line. But yeah, Harris Tavita picks up man of the match as always. And be sure to run it straight at that like button for more rugby league content, or more content in general. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you later.
Team, that's my team.